Here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir.
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight. Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight, and what a fight it should be.
The fans are getting desperate. They want to get involved in this fight, and now the action's about to begin.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Got countered. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. There's nothing quite like a fight night at night under the stars.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us, not for the fighters because they're the ones getting hit, but for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
Straight right just misses. Both men step back for just a moment. Sugar Ray's in trouble. Say it ain't so. Down goes Sugar Ray. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. This is not how the story was supposed to go for Amir Khan. Nice counter. Nice counter. That counter punch caught him clean. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Sugar Ray in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I like that round. Good work. Stay focused.
All right. It's only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you stuck. Come on.
You're way better than that guy. You've let him back into the fight.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The perfect counter lands. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Has to be careful. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five. Give me this one.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
That counter punch caught him clean. That uppercut just missed. What a punch. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fights, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way to the finish.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
Unbelievable heart. Knocked down twice.
Got everything in the bag.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
We'll get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take a round off.
And there's the bell for round 3. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Oh boy! Amir Khan, dazed! Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
The perfect counter lands. Nice slip to avoid the jab. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Rocked! And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Beautiful counter punch. And he scores with the counter. That counter shot lands. counterpunch. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. You are right.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Here, Lee. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking it with your body soft.
Here's the bell for round 4. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like gel.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this! Sugar Ray Leonard dazed! Sugar Ray is down! I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Look at his corner. Look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Nice catch. And Sugar is in trouble. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunning venue. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. So it's Lyndon Arthur, fighting as a light heavyweight, 78.5 kilos, 188 centimeters tall, with a reach of 189. And he'll be facing Lerone Richards. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall. Lyndon King Arthur. Over half of his wins have come by way of knockout. Fights out of Manchester. Lerone Sniper the Boss Richards.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Manchester, England, here is an Intercontinental Light Heavyweight Champion, Lyndon King Arthur. Fighting out of the blue corner from Surrey, England, a British and Commonwealth Super Middleweight Champion, Lerone Sniper the Boss Richards.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Just see the nerves on that fighter stepping into the ring, Todd. It can tell you so much about a fighter.
And down goes Lyndon Arthur. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
And Arthur got the worst of that exchange, and he might go down. It somehow weathered the storm.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Missing with that right hook. Left uppercut doesn't score. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Arthur in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Back into the fight, and you're much better than that guy. You're much
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man, good man.
together and put him back in his place. Don't worry about it.
Full up there. Good work out there. The jab's working nice. Those one
Out of the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get the jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
You go back out there and win this round. You only lost one round. Nothing.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the
You gotta go back out there and lose the match. You gotta get out there.
end of that jab. You're getting your time.
Oh, he's just taking a big breath, and here we go again. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So,
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Lerone Richards in trouble here. No, we don't see a knockdown.
now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot. Clear that.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, and that was a big shot to Arthur. Looks like trouble was averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter shot. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Stamina is off the charts. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That hook was off target. Catch and shoot. We wanted action, and they are delivering. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Those counter punches have to hurt. And he scores with the counter. Here's a scoring blow. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Arthur in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get focused, get your mind.
Great round. Now relax. Stay focused.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, dude.
Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot.
Get out there and get behind the basics. Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. You done all that work in camp. You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your butt.
Go out there and finish him. Stay focused.
And now you're gonna go back out there and lose the match. You gotta get.
Good man. Just say him again. Don't change too much.
Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round, that was.
End of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's...
The referee calling for seconds out.
It's not even...
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Lerone Richards in trouble here. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Are we about to see Arthur go down? They've avoided catastrophe there.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Richards in trouble here. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Hold that thought! Lerone Richards in trouble here. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Step back, compose yourself, compose.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Arthur in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You gotta go back out there and win this round.
Nice round, good round. I like that, I'm happy. You were thinking...
I need to go back out there and I need to win this round. Get your mind back.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
Shots up. Don't give him anything. Go back out there and win this round, all right? It's only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. You've been coasting for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in.
Back into the fight. Great round. You were thinking, you were
back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute,
don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it.
A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
I've got to see that again.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. Wait.
And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
I need to see that again.
Are you okay? You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
So much energy here in the house tonight. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Rocky Marciano. He's only 179 centimeters tall with a reach of 173 centimeters. And he's up against Lawrence Okolie. He's 6'5" tall with an 82.7-inch reach.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you do not actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab.
Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is an absolute machine. The sauce, Lawrence Okolie. This WBO World Champion Cruiserweight is a hard hitter and could fight at heavyweight one day.
To reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of...
All the talking has been done. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. This with that jab. Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? You don't want to trade shots. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You got to swarm on your case. You know you've got to fight. You got to hold him. You got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Back and forth they go in this round. Hold that thought. Okolie may go down here. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head of left.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Lawrence Okolie caught with a thunderous shot. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That uppercut misses. Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Barry, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Relax now. I don't want you to load
Out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
On to the second round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every switch.
This is what Okolie did not want to do. That was the moment.
It's been a tough round so far.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Lawrence Okolie caught with a thunderous shot. A much better game plan here.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counterpunch. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Mikey Marciano in trouble, do you believe this? How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Okolie may go down here. But somehow weathered the storm.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Let's get it started in round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He misses with that jab. Beautiful counterpunch. Good counterpunch. Good one. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nothing back here in the round. Rocky just got clipped. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Punch, counter punch. There's a counter shot. competitive round with 10 seconds left. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, just get your breath back.
Get your boxing back together and get back out there and win the round.
Keep smart. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting...
That was a terrible round, that was. Come on.
Back at it in round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
His stamina is off the charts. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
That hook was off target. Straight right just misses. Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! Let's watch that again and replay from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot say. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
And he scores with the counter. A lot of effort being exerted here. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. He can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put to...
On to the 5th we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen.
I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
A shot from the gods took him out.
But is this the beginning of the end? They've avoided catastrophe there.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Beautiful counter punch. Good counter punching. It's all offense all the time. He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics, sometimes it's all right.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. This is what Okoli did not want to do. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
B-Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Good counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counter punch. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. That counter shot lands. Nobody home with that hook. Lawrence Okoli caught with a thunderous shot. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about Okoli in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Hands off and don't give him anything, all right?
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man, good man. Just say it again.
This is the beginning of round 6. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
They exchange punches. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Show us something, Rocky. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
That's lights out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You feel me?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Nice counter shot. Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning, you can see who's got it in hand, you can see who's comfortable, or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. His stamina is off the charts. They exchange punches. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented. What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Come on, breathe, breathe. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that.
Care. Go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Buries up a little bit so we can't figure out.
Come on. You let him back into the fight.
Here comes round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. How about that time counter shot? The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Hook misses. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Some bruising heavy. I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. And they're going to let him continue. And he scores with the counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That jab doesn't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. These two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
Now you're going to go back out there and lose the match. You got to get out there, switch on, and get your...
Great work, great work. I love that. I love that. The jab slick.
It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on. You're way...
Middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him...
League is here. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back out there and win the round. You did all that work in camp. You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your...
About the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You let him back in.
Sets him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shot.
Your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again.
He'll see it and ride it out. Go up there and finish
Time
it.
winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Boxing, be smart, get your shots.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can...
And there's the bell for round 8. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated,
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Marciano fighting to survive. He's never been knocked out. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They relax.
How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.